Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with an instant analysis on the San Antonio Spurs blowing out the Utah Jazz. The Jazz still remain winless as they're 0-5, even being 0-4 at home. And the Spurs pick up their second win of the season. They improved to 2-3. Utah got off to a great first quarter 30-19 against the Spurs, but it started to turn around for the Spurs in the second quarter 28-23. They continued it 30-14 in the third quarter, and they finished them off 29-21 in the fourth quarter for 106-88. You look at the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama and Chris Paul really did a great job of scoring and carrying the load when the game got a little funky for both teams, and they was able to put this game away. You know, Champagny was able to chip in 6 points, plus 27, plus minus, 3 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. To him was offensive out of that. 3 of 7 from the field. Jeremy Sohan continues to pick and choose how he wants to score, and he's still not trigger happy on threes. He was 1 of 4 from three, 5 of 13 from the field. 5 rebounds. To him was offensive. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, 11 points. Harrison Barnes was 2 of 6 from the field. He only played 24 minutes tonight. 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 block, plus 13 and plus minus 8 points. And Victor Wembanyama didn't shoot the ball well from three or from the field. He did okay. 9 of 20 from the field, 4 of 13 from three, also a 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds. 2 was offensive, 7 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, plus 43 and plus minus 25 points. When I look at this game for Wemby, he really relied a little bit on his jump shot. They forced him into some tough shots, and he was just able to make them. And his three ball was falling for some parts of the game. But this is the game that we're gonna expect from Wemby, a guy that's gonna try to mix in some dunks, mix in some putbacks, mix in some mid range and some threes. And if his jump shot is going, he's gonna be tough to guard, and they're gonna be tough to stop this particular season because Chris Paul, 19 points, plus 37 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 turnover. He did have 2 steals and 10 assists, so a double double for Chris Paul. He also gave them 7 rebounds. He was 3 of 7 from three, hit some big ones to spread that lead a little bit more, and he was 8 of 13 from the field. Their bench played decent tonight. Zach Collins, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, one offensive rebound out of two total, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, 0 points. Makai Luke, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, plus three and plus minus 10 points. And Johnson also was 3 of 10 from the field. He was 1 of 6 from three, but he made a lot of free throws. He was 6 of 7, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 6 and plus minus 13 points. Basically, zeros across the board, plus one and plus minus. Malachi Brannon was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 13 and plus minus 6 points. Wesley 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line. Two turnovers, 1 personal foul, negative 14 and plus minus. Castle was 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line. He also Stephon Castle was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds. 2 was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, plus 3 and plus minus 8 points. And number 25, don't want to butcher his name. He only played 0 minutes, so he was only able to get 1 personal foul in that 0 plus 1 and plus minus and 0 points, and he did get 1 assist. They shot 38 of 92, 41%, 12 of 43, 27% from three, and 18 of 23, 78% from the free throw line. They had 42 rebounds, 25 assists, 17 steals, 7 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls for 106 points. The Jazz, Filipowski, 12 points, negative 12 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. 1 was offensive, 2 of 4 from three, 5 of 8 from the field. Williams, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds. 1 was offensive, 2 assists, 1 turnover, negative 13 plus minus 2 points. Walker Kessler, 3 of 9 from the field. He had 11 rebounds. Four of them was offensive. He had one assist, three blocks, one turnover, one personal foul, negative 14, and plus minus 6 points. He had some easy opportunities and he was able to convert. The rest he just couldn't finish on strong enough in that painted area. Clarkson was 1 of 6 from the field. He was all 4 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, one personal foul, negative 21 and plus minus 3 points. Keontae George was 5 of 14 from the field. He's still struggling shooting the ball. He was 1 of 9 from three and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 assists, 4 rebounds. One was offensive. Had a bunch of turnovers, seven, one personal foul, negative 10 and plus minus 15 points, while they're still allowing him to learn from his ball handling duties and trying to see if he can be a point guard for the team. He's still showing some real struggles handling the ball, trying to figure out when to score, how to score. He also doesn't have the greatest shot selection, even though he's confident in some of the shots he's taken, and some of the shots just are not falling. He just don't have the touch that is needed to be able to drop some of them shots in. Collins was 6 of 13, 0 1 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had a double double, 11 rebounds, four of those was offensive out of that, and 14 points, 3 assists, one steal, one block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, negative 6 and plus minus. Eubanks 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, three was offensive, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, negative 4 and plus minus. Number 28, 15 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, plus 8 and plus minus 5 points. Patty Mills, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from three. He did have 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, negative 2 and plus minus 9 points. Colin Sexton was 5 of 11 from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 5 personal foul, negative 1 and plus minus 16 points. That's what they needed, and he was able to give it to them. But by then, the game was out of reach for the most part. Juzang, 0 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1, 0 of 1 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, negative 15 plus minus 0 points. And Mikhailuk didn't play, coach's decision. 32 of 82, 39% from the field, 7 of 32, 21% from three. There was 17 of 19, 89% from the free throw. If you're going to shoot this poorly from the field and from three, you're not going to really win any games. The only reason why they did something successful is because of the rebounds where they had 53, and that was out rebounding the Spurs to give them second chance opportunities. They did have 19 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocks, and 26 turnovers as a team with 19 personal fouls. And the Jazz just don't look like they can do anything right for a long stretch of time. And that's been their demise, and that's why they have been struggling. And I don't really see that changing too much because a lot of the players that they have are either guys they want to keep, or is no point of even trading them right now, or they just don't have the value because they're struggling as a team and as a unit. Maybe their play picks up a little bit more as we get into November and December and January. If not, this may be the worst team in the league. Most people believe that they are, including me. And if they are, you got a chance to hit a big player in the lottery, and then you can possibly rebuild because you got some great role players and some guys that understand their role and guys that don't mind playing the role and guys that are really very good in those roles, but they just don't have somebody that can carry the load, score, create shots, make shots consistently yet. Keontae's trying, he just can't get it done at this point of his career. And if somebody can handle some of the ball handling duties and some of the scoring duties and some of the transition and rebounding duties, it will speed this team up, make them look more cohesive, make them look more like fitting in the right position and playing the right roles and playing the right type of game as a team. And that's Utah style of basketball anyway. So it makes sense that they can get a young piece for their core and then continue to build around what they already have instead of trying to go for a trade for a star that might not fit the timeline of the guys that they have when they can just get one in the draft, because some of these guys have superstar potential slash upside, and it makes sense to try to go after one of those. And then the Spurs, they have one in Victor Wembanyama. He's just still developing and still growing and still learning. and the team around him going to change a little bit more. I don't think Harrison Barnes, Chris Paul, going to be around that long in his career, but they're just helping him out. You know, giving him spacing, giving him somebody that can rely on, giving somebody that can set him up for easy opportunities to get his morale where it needs to be, and that's peaceful. And struggle is part of the game. It's tough. This is the best league in the game. It's a pride fest at the same time. And Wembyama, he felt like he can come in and play his game. And now he just having that a season where he has to adjust. It's just like hitting a rookie raw. It's the sophomore slump is what Victor Wembanyama is going through right now, and it's understandable. We get it. We like it. We like having bounce back games like this where you look good, you look agile, you look motivated, you look like you want to prove something, you look like you've been in the gym putting in more work. And his shot selection still is a little bit too difficult for me. He's got the length, he got the size, but he likes to hit too many jump shots, likes to fall in love with the three a little bit too much, even though this is the modern era. You still got to use your physical tools to your full advantage so you can dominate the game and force them to guard you a different way, so that way you can react the right way and make the game more simpler for yourself, more minimalistic, more simplistic, and just easy to know how to score against those matchups or force those matchups, so that way you can take care of them, the way you want to, instead of being forced to do something that you really weren't accustomed to doing or wanting to do in the first place. So that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. And it's going to be interesting to see what the Jazz become 2 to 3 years from now, because they do have a lot of good role players already on the team. They just need to insert a superstar, and they will be one of the better teams in the West quickly. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you like analysis and you like basketball, this is the channel for you. I do breakdowns of players, legends, and also rookies. I also do conversations like this with the fans, and I also will say, if you've been a fan of the channel, this is just a reminder: if you was busy or you had other things to do or you had to do something throughout the day, I upload every day, frequently throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months, throughout the year. So it's going to be content that you miss. So frequently check back on the channel for content that you might want to see, or you might thought that you wanted to see it and you forgot it. I'm just giving you a reminder to constantly check, and you might see something that you wanted to see. This is the purpose of archiving them, so that way y'all can watch and figure out what I wanted to say, what I would say, or what I thought about something in the past, present, or even in the future with predictions. And it's already on the channel already. I have over 2,000 videos, almost 3K. That's my next milestone. 100,000 views is all I need to get 1 million views total. And then I just want to get 3,000 videos made and turned in. And that's a really great milestone too, showing you that I'm devoted to the lifestyle of being an analyst. And I really do love and enjoy it. I love making these videos. You guys enjoy watching. That's the win-win. That's the motto of why this channel has been successful for over 10 years. Let's continue that. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep watching, keep clicking, and this channel will still be thriving. And that's the goal for me and my fans. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with that Clipper Phoenix game. And that'll be it for me tonight.